Good afternoon, sir.
Okay.
Are you ready for an interview? Ganun na lang po. 1, 2, 3.
Sige lang, edit nyo lang.
Good afternoon, sir. Don, are you ready for our interview?
Yes, very much.
And thank you for that, sir. For our first question, how long have you been in teaching, sir?
I have been teaching for almost 3 years now.
Wow, that's good, sir. And in your years of service, what are the issues that you encountered?
Issues when it comes to teaching.
Teaching, yes, sir.
Okay. There are times that you can encounter a certain problem when it comes to teaching later on in your teaching profession.
Yes.
So you cannot actually encounter problems when you are
On first
only
experience, yes.
when you are only beginning
A
to
beginner,
teach.
yes.
Okay, so later on the later part of your profession, you'll encounter a lot of problems. Not necessarily needed. Let us quote it as problems. Those are, I think, challenges for us
Yes.
as professional teachers.
If you do, sir, could you please cite it according to urgency or cite some issues that you encountered?
Say for instance, these children who are bullying.
Bullying. Yes, sir.
So it is, as far as I am concerned, when it comes to classroom management,
Yes, sir.
and I really need to talk to the student, to the subject, if he is bullied or he is being he is
The
bully.
The one who bullied.
Okay.
Sir. Yes.
So I talk to them one by one. Okay. And
You
then
talk to them personally.
yes, I talk to them personally, and then so I how can I say it? I think as long as possible, I will look for a possible solution, immediate solution to that.
Immediate solution.
And the immediate solution to that is, you may ask him or her to, say for instance, call the attention of the parents.
Of whom, sir? Of the one
Of the-
being bullied or the one who bullies?
If, as long as you can,
Yes.
you may call the
Both.
both parties for the clarifications. And it is siguro is very minimal cases and can be resolved easily. Yes.
Yes, sir. How did you resolve those concerns? Yun nga, sir. If you talk to the parents of
Yes.
both
yes.
parties, and also, sir, did it took time to resolve it, or it took lesser time for you to resolve those problems after you talk to the parents of those students? Did the bullying stop, sir, immediately?
Yes. And it is the concerned parties, especially the bully,
Yes.
the one being bullied. They felt very much secured after the talk.
Okay.
Okay, and then hindi na nanggugulo si bully.
Bully.
Ganun lang naman it is.
So, after na talk, sir, naging maayos yung parehong party.
Yes.
Pareho sila naging okay na sa isa't isa din. And do you have an issue that are still ongoing, sir, in your teaching profession or in teaching career?
I think as professional teachers,
Yes.
okay, I think we cannot avoid such kind of conflicts between co-teachers. Sometimes
And what are
it
those
happens.
conflicts?
It happens. Say for instance, the gossips.
The gossip.
Okay, I prefer to be alone inside my classroom instead of listening to
Listening to
gossips.
gossip.
Yes, for you, because for me,
Yes.
gossips are nonsense. Okay, if you're going to hear such kind of nonsense gossips, it will just affect your professional well-being. it won't help.
It
The end
won't
of
help.
the day, you will realize sino ang talo.
Yes, sir.
At malay mo yung mga taong nag sinisiraan ka
Siraan. Yes, sir.
or
Mga
sinisiraan ng ibang
pinag-usapan.
tao, may pinagdadaanan.
Hindi natin
Eh,
alam,
hindi
sir, kung ano
natin
yung
alam.
totoong nangyayari sa
Yes.
buhay niya.
Yes.
Personally.
It's better
Yes.
for you to shut your mouth up para everybody happy.
Yes, sir. It is inevitable for a faculty na hindi maiwasan yung may gossip. Pero as much as possible, as being teacher, wag na natin gawing practice yung mga ganun.
Yes.
Being
Never.
respect na din, sir, sa iba nating
Yes.
co-teacher.
Yes. At wala kasi mangyayari kapag pinatulan mo at ano yung susunod.
Lalo
What
yung
will happen
magpapatong-patong,
next?
yes,
Yes.
what
It will happen next, and ano ba yung circumstance na pwedeng mangyari ulit?
Oo, pag nasundan
Diba?
pa.
Pag nasundan at minsan may nadugtong ka lang na sa palagay nung nakikinig mali,
Another
babaguhin,
issue.
may version yun na
Yes, there's
panibago.
another version, another
Yes.
issue.
So magkakaroon ng issue hanggang yung sa yung conflict ay sanga-sanga na.
That's conflict, sir. Masyadong magkakaroon ng struggle sa relationship
Yes,
between
yes,
teachers.
yes.
Dapat meron tayong proper
Yes.
coordination with each other as teachers, hindi lang mga teacher ng mga
Coordination,
estudyante
yes.
natin.
And especially those who are teaching for a longer period of time, say for instance for almost 10 years
Yes.
and above, dapat sila yung dapat sila yung ano ba tawag doon? Yung
Dapat yung nag-train sa atin.
Oo, nagtitrain.
Nag-guide.
dapat sila yung nagga-guide dito sa mga newbies para ma-guide ng tama.
Yes.
Hindi yung pag nagkamali si newbie, ito si oldies.
Ang dami ng sinasabi.
Ang daming sinasabi. Ako, ang tagal-tagal ko na sa ano. No, it's a no-no.
Yes.
Ikaw, kung ganun ka nakatagal na nagtuturo, makiklaim mo man na best teacher ka, tapos ganun ang klaseng reaksyon ang gagawin mo.
No, sir. Hindi naman
Of
natin
course.
malalaman in the span of time kung best teacher ka o
Yes,
hindi.
yes.
Laging malalaman natin kung best teacher tayo sa
Yes.
result ng mga estudyante
Yes.
natin, sa mga nangyari sa kanila.
Precisely.
Yes.
Precisely.
And for that, sir, what do you think are the results of this issue arises?
Why did these issues
Arise.
arise? I think, miscommunication.
Miscommunication.
Yes.
For
And-
example, sir, yung sa bullying and sa faculty, yung sa
Yes.
gossips, what are those issues? Where are those issues came from? Miscommunication.
Miscommunication, I don't think napakasama naman sigurong sabihin ko na that is also insecurities.
Yes, sir.
Maybe.
It may be.
Maybe a little factor from being insecure, kasi minsan kapag ka ang isang newbie ay naging kalapit agad si principal, itong oldies nagsiselos, tapos the tendency is ako nga ang tagal-tagal ko na dito, hindi pa ako ganyan naging kaklose sa ano. Tapos ito, so what's the point of making such kind of nonsense reaction? Hindi, wala eh. Kumbaga, ginagawa mo yung trabaho mo ng tama, ginagawa mo lang yung trabaho mo, nakafocus ka sa trabaho mo. Yun lang naman ang ginagawa mo, yung pinapagawa ng superior mo, sinusunod mo.
True.
Siguro yun ang dahilan kung bakit ka naging malapit sa kanya.
Kasi sumusunod ka lang naman
Yes.
sa trabaho, sa
At-
ano yung
Eh hindi sa pagbubuhat ng sariling bangko, kasi ako napakadali kong utusan. Napakabilis kong utusan.
when it comes to favor and request.
Yes. And I don't take it as sabihin natin na I am not asking for something in return.
Hindi utang na loob yung mga
No. Of
Yes.
course, that is part of your profession, na minsan mauutusan ka ng superior, and so
There's no problem
Oh,
about
there's
that.
no problem with it. Walang problema doon. For as long as parte yun ng trabaho mo at para sa ikasasaya ng lahat, ikabubuti ng lahat, bakit kailangan gawa ng issue? Wala. Wala. Ano lang naman, it's a matter of weighing things. Okay.
Discernment.
Oo. Na as sabi ko nga, as a professional being, dapat marunong tayo talaga ng marunong tayo lumugar kung saan tayo lumugar. At sabi nga, less talk, less mistake. No? Kasi kapag sobrang daldal, hindi mo alam, unconsciously nasasaktan mo ang ibang tao. Yun. Mga ganung bagay. Most of the time, hindi ko pinapansin yung mga gossips. Mga nonsense na mga
Makakasira lang siya sa atin.
Kasi hindi naman talaga makakatulong at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. The end of the day problem, isipin mo pa yun.
Saka pag may nakagalit na co-teacher sa minsan may lihim na nagagalit sa iyo, hayaan mo lang. Hayaan mo lang. Pag time will come, malalaman nila, sila rin mismo ang makaka-realize na it's not my fault. Siguro it's the fault of their way of thinking.
Perception.
Okay. How they perceive things.
Yes, sir.
Walang What else?
Okay na po, sir. Thank you po, sir, Don.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Meron na akong assignment. Meron na akong